Today's daily LeetCode problem of the day is the number of senior citizens, number 2,678. For this problem, we're given a zero-indexed array of strings called details, and each element of our details array provides information about a given passenger compressed into a string of length 15. The system is such that the first 10 characters are the phone number, the next character denotes the gender, the following 2 characters used to indicate the age of the person, and the last 2 determine the seat allotted to that person. Our goal is to return the number of passengers who are strictly more than 60 years old. So we simply have to look at the 2 numbers that dedicate or indicate the age of the person, and basically we just have to find the index of those 2 characters. So it happens to be index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we want to look at index 11 and 12 to get the age of each passenger. And we simply want to return the number of passengers who are strictly greater than 60 years old. So all we have to do is count how many people are above the age 60 from the characters 11 to 12. So we're going to have our integer count, and we can initialize that to 0, and then we could go through each string in our details. So we'll have a string we could call str, and for each string in details, we will look at the 11th and 12th character. So now this is where we're going to use a integer function. So because the current numbers are in a string format, we want to turn them into an integer. And we can do this by calling to integer dot, and we're going to parse as an int, and then we're going to put our characters there that we want to turn into an integer. And those happen to be our str dot substring, and it's going to be characters 11 to 13. The reason we're using 11 and 13 and not 11 and 12 is because when we're using a substring, the 13, or the second number that we put in there, isn't going to be where we end. It's going to be the indice after the one that we want to end on. So we're going to look at characters 11 and 12. 13 is the end, but it is not included. So we're going to say str.substring from 11 to 13, to but not including 13. And we're going to compare that to, as long as it's greater than, the number 60. If that is true, our count variable can increment, and then we are going to return our count. So if we run this, passes our test cases, and if we submit it, passes all solutions. So that's it. Thank you, and follow for more daily LeetCode solutions.